Hello again, everyone. So, after a year-long struggle, which actually it looks like it's been like maybe an hour. I'm not sure how long it was. It could be less than that. It's not more than that, but it's probably less than that. But regardless, I've been wrestling with my Hujoo Yomi like this entire time. Like the things that look easy, that you think would be super duper easy, just not. Like putting in his eyes was kind of a nightmare. Um, Simply because, like, as easy as it looked, I forgot that you really have to press those things down there on the pegs. And sorry, wait for on it, and then you really have to get it down in there, and then but after that, positioning the eyes is really easy. And then, like, I don't know, I got really worried that there's this line from his under his chin, from ear to ear, under his chin, and I'm hoping it was there before I put the eyes in. And I hope, like, for some reason, I'm worried that, like, me trying to press the eyes in was causing something to happen to the face, and I hope not, because I just got them, so hopefully not. Then Brat's boys clothes. Okay, maybe I'm just spoiled by BJD clothes, which are they I mean, they can vary in quality, but even like the lower quality stuff that I own, like I don't own a lot of it, but the stuff I do own is not as badly made as the Bratz Boys clothes, or at least like not as badly just done. Like, this is the jacket that was in it, and for a foolish moment I thought that it zipped down in the front, because I could have sworn I saw this jacket open on the website, but I was wrong, because like here's the front, and then the back velcros. So I guess he just has a permanent jacket top, I guess. And for some reason I was just like, ooh, I didn't even mean to, especially since this is temporary clothes, until I find out like who he is and like what he actually wears. I couldn't help but just be like, oh god, and then so I get what the rest outfit on him, and I'll show you him in a second, or I'll just show him now. Why am I don't know, but like, yeah, it's kind of a shame, because like this is as far as I can get with him. The pants are too long. His foot's about right here, so I'm hoping with shoes these pants might work out. If not, I'll probably like alter them the best I can. The shirt is kind of cute, but it's definitely not what I was going for. I was hoping at least the shirt might work out, but I don't know. I don't really like it too much on him. And then as for wigs, apparently the website, I don't know if it just copied over other Hujoo information or what, but his head is not 8'9" size. I tried a couple 8'9" on him just to be perfectly sure, and he's not. I don't know what size he is exactly, because he's also not exactly MSD size, at least not the MSDs I have. So he must be somewhere in between, maybe a 7'8", which I do not have that weight size home, I don't believe. I'm not sure. But he is, I'm going to measure his head, send measurements to, I'm probably going to go through Monster Designs again for a wig. But yeah, no. He does not fit any wig I have home. And it's really a shame, because I don't have anything that can work temporarily, because it was really all in his face because of it. And there's a wig that like kind of sort of fit, but it is a very full and girly wig. While I don't mind if he ends up girly, which I don't know yet, like looking at him, it just did not work out for me. I was like, no. So I didn't like it and vetoed it. Though it does fit, so technically I could put that on him. I'm going to track down which, it was the wig I got from the latest Doll Zone order. Yeah, latest Doll Zone order, and it fits my Greta, so I'm assuming they have the similar head size, which her head is not 8'9". It's like a weird in-between size that I actually had to measure and send to Spike Malice so that she could make a wig. So I'm going to measure him and send his measurements off to wherever I get his fur wig. I'm thinking it's going to be bright red, but I'm not sure. I kind of want a mixture for him. I kind of want to be like a little funky and like kind of punkish. I don't know. His face is kind of like he looks like he's up to something, and I really can't. Let me try this. There we go. It's dry. See, he looks like he's up to something, and I love his eyes in him. If you can see, the gray is really lovely in person. Like, and I don't know. I just love the eyes. So like, I don't know. Overall, I adore him, but it's going to take a while for him to get complete. I'm going to have to definitely find him different clothes, because while I knew going in that these were temporary, they're just like not doing it at all for me, even temporarily. Like, I'm just like, I got to get these off. And so, but I don't know who makes Hujoo clothes. Like, outside of the actual company, because when I look on a company's website, only clothes I see for them is a black t-shirt, a black hoodie, and jeans, and that's it. And I'm like, what? But he needs more clothes than that. So yeah, we'll see. I'll probably get him. I'll probably end up getting the black t-shirt and the jeans, at least in the future, so that he can have nice jeans. But otherwise, yeah. So he's definitely going to be a work in progress, but I wanted to show you, how far he got and how he looks in his clothes, that he cannot sit in. I think the biggest reason why he can't sit in them is I can't get these joints up here to go correctly so he can sit. Like, you just have to be patient with them, and it's hard to film through the jeans. Unfortunately. So like, if I could fill them better through the jeans, that would definitely be a plus. But since I can't, his legs are kind of wonky in there. And I'm like, oh crap, I'm sorry. Yeah, like, I don't even mean for them to be, but his legs are just wonky. And once he gets his shoes and I can actually see his feet at the bottom, hopefully I'll be able to keep better control of them. But for right now, he may have to just like stand or lay down. Well, he can't stand. I guess I'll just have to lay down. But yeah. So, my Hujoo Yomi, who needs a lot of work, but I'm glad he's here. He's super adorable. Like, it's funny, all the trouble I have had with him over this last hour. Like, I would just look at his face and I was just like, oh, you're adorable. I'm willing to go through this for you, including like the package that, like, I don't understand why they've like tied down, like crazy tied down toys now. Like, whenever I open them, it's like, what did they think was actually gonna happen? Like, I was gonna like they're so tied and taped down that you're just like, for real? I just don't remember toys being like that when I was a kid, but maybe they were, and I just didn't even notice, because I used to just rip stuff open. Now I'm trying to be careful about things. Maybe now that's what I'm noticing. Who knows? But yeah, and then the whole wig hunt, which almost led to my cat, Jolie, running around with a wig in his mouth. Luckily, it did not go there. And then the epic battle I had with this fur wig that looks super cute on him. Hence why I'm getting him a fur wig. Plus, I just love fur wigs, apparently. But I put the fur wig on him, and it was super big for him. But I was going to try and keep it on with something, and I have nothing. Everyone has, all the beanies I have are occupied. So, yeah. And I think I'm definitely going to get him a beanie. I'm going to go to Monster Design, see what they have. And I'm hoping they have a beanie and I can get a design to order wig and play around with what I can make for him. I have created for him, I should say. But yeah, so that's all for now. In regards to him, I don't have any other updates except for the fact, that I have to open my Dolly's Noir, and I'm excited to get him open because I actually know his style. He's going to be my I don't because this how to put it because like I haven't really been into this since high school. I got out of it for like a very, 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 I want to say shallow reason. It's because, well, as you can tell, I'm overweight, or fat, as you want to say. And I used to be really, 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 and I mean really into like the goth subculture. But I got out of it mostly because all the goth stuff I wanted to wear, I couldn't fit into. But I always called myself gothic at heart because, well, I'm still into a lot of the things that are, like gothic and what have you. I just, in my opinion, can't look it too well, which, plus also part of it is work. Like, if I could work somewhere where I could do what I wanted, like, that would be a different story, but I don't work there. So, my Dolly's Noir, or Loki as I'm calling him, he's going to be my gothic boy, which I do not have. I don't have a goth boy at home at all. I thought I would have by now, but it totally didn't happen. And Rye, who has a personality, he has 3 personalities. I've explained it before, but Rye, who one of his personality wears pretty much all black. Well, this personality wears mostly all white. He wears mostly all black, and it's leather, and it has like crosses and stuff like that. But whenever I put my Rye in it, I just want to put him back in his regular clothes because I love that personality the most, his like natural personality. So like I can't keep him dressed gothy like at all. I just can't. I try. I took a whole photo shoot of it. It's on my Flickr, of him wearing this Dalmore halter top, leather halter top thingy with a cross on it, and I loved it on him. But I was like, I have to get you back to the way you are because, like, seriously, like, I don't know why, because I just find him so cute. I want to keep him this way. So, like, when I started to get the band dolls in mind, of which, Sparrow, my Bobby Apollo is one, is the lead singer, I realized that I wanted, like, each member of the band to kind of have their own thing going on, and they're kind of just together because they really want to make music together, not because, like, they are, like, of the same this or that. I pretty much am trying to make, like, this whole story is probably going to be, like, this manga cheesy TV show thing, and that's kind of what I want because, like, I kind of like stuff like that, and I kind of wanted it to be, like, this ragtag group of teenagers meet through whatever circumstances and form a band, sort of like in Lemonade Mouth, if you've ever seen that, or like any 80s movie. So it's pretty much like that. So Sparrow's pretty down to earth. He wears a lot of baggy jeans, and the t-shirt I have on him right now is pretty much like the most outgoing t-shirt he has. He wears like hoodies and dark t-shirts, and sometimes he'll branch out and wear band t-shirts, which I plan to make for him once I get a t-shirt pattern down. But he's very like down to earth despite all the crap that's happened to him in his past and everything, and he stays below the radar, as I've explained before. And then there's Loki, who's behind me over here. You can vaguely see him right there. He's Fae, and he can hide his like elf ears, but he keeps them on anyway. Like he can hide them with it just won't glamour. Yeah, there we go. He can hide them, but he doesn't because he figures why not? People just probably think it's just part of what he is. Like, oh, he's just so weird. And now look, he has elf ears now. So it's actually a part of his character, and he's always been gothy. He's that guy who's always writing like poetry, and you're like, what the hell's wrong with him? And like he's like, he's probably gonna be like super stereotypical, only because like all of them are all the band dolls are going to end that way. But I'm gonna try to, when I write them, not make them super stereotypical. You'll see, hopefully, because they're part of my NaNoWriMo story that I'm planning. And so yeah. And then they're gonna have the like girl drummer who's grunge, and well, she may be grunge. She's either gonna be grunge or she's going to be like Decora. I'm not sure yet. I'm actually deciding on her. If she's not grunge, then of course my basis has to be grunge, because like they're all going to be like super different, and you're gonna be like, how did they get into a band together? And yeah, so so I'm gonna open him tomorrow, especially since now it's getting late and I have to upload these both these videos. Definitely gonna open him tomorrow, get him all dressed, and try and introduce him. Hopefully I'll have something written to introduce him with, because like, you know, he's all these characters right now are kind of like jumbled, and I'm hoping to get them together by the beginning of October so I can just flat out write their story. Cross my fingers on that. So yeah, so sorry for this long video, didn't even mean to be long, but thank you for watching, and bye.